Hey guys, Fastest Pass here. We're gonna take a ride in the Mustang. Hey guys, here I am with my 2015 Ford Mustang. This was a Roush R2. So basically what that meant is this just had the suspension upgrade. I actually bought it in 17. It had sat on the dealer lot for 2.5 years. And I was looking for another project and no one bought it because no one wants the suspension upgrades with the same old horsepower. So stock, when I got this from Roush, it came with about 425 horse with about 400 foot-pounds of torque. This thing now at the rear wheels has about 730 horsepower and runs about 689 foot-pounds of torque. What's really exciting about this car is how it handles. It's got the Roush 2 suspension. Really like the way it handles. It hugs the corners, and as you guys can see in the video, you will see how well she does hug it. So let's take a walk around here. Again, 2015, it started out as a Roush R2 package. As you can see here, it's got the sport interior. I love it because it's got air conditioned and heated seats, which may not seem like a big deal to you, but I really like it. It's coupled to a 6-speed manual transmission, 6 gears to jam through, and this thing gets up and goes. And no, I'm not gonna tell you how fast I've been in it, but wherever it goes, it gets up there in a hurry. One of the biggest upgrades I did to it after the horsepower was these Yokohama tires. I really like these. These are the Advans. Man, I'll tell you what, they hold the road really good. I actually picked up about 2/10 of inertial G in a corner round of testing that I did. The bad news is it makes it a little harder to do burnouts because it likes to stick. What comes with the R2 package is exactly like you've seen it. It comes with the upgraded spoiler, the back end badging, the Roush badging all the way around, as you can see. My favorite thing are the rims. These Roush rims, I think, just look stout. The brake package is upgraded as well as part of the RS2 package with Brembos all the way around. And so it's just a cool car, I think. I love the way they made it look. Reverse facing scoops along with the front scoop, so plenty of air movement. And I will pop the hood and show you guys what's underneath the hood. But as you guys can see here, this is the 5.0 motor. This thing is notorious for going, but right up top, you can see the Roush Supercharger. And yes, it does not disappoint. Really, what I love about this car is it's kind of reckless power. Stock, I think they boasted 727 horsepower out of the 5.0 in this configuration. So like I said, I didn't buy it with the supercharger on it. We actually went back and got the supercharger, and then we had the guys at Ford work at it, and then after they were done with it, I then took the supercharger off, had some work done from a company in Indiana, and then I got it back, and I was not disappointed at all with the horsepower this thing produces. So some of you guys are wondering, how fast will it go 0 to 60? Well, real fast. All right, so here we are in the cockpit. You sit inside this thing, like I said, I love the way it feels. The seats are really comfortable. As we can see, you can see the whole dash layout here. You've got the whole gauges and everything else, but down here you'll see these series of buttons. And this one is mode, so if I click this mode, you'll then see it change over here. And the modes go from regular sport, track, and then there's the snow and wet. And it's a lot of fun in any of these modes, and each one picks up horsepower, so that's the way we have it programmed. And then on top of that, you have this little steering wheel right here you'll see. And what that steering wheel does is it then allows me to change the steering feel, and I can go from normal, sport, to comfort. And I typically leave it in sport mode. I like the way it feels. So regular people, fun people, those who are retired.
I really am impressed with what Ford did
with their GT, and then obviously Roush, the suspension upgrades. You're gonna be able to see here, Tanner. It just holds the road really good. And so, again, we just run out of tires, so you're constantly pedaling it. But I think that's part of the fun of this car. It's just brute power, just raw, unadulterated fun. And so, it's awesome. I think it's a blast.
Okay, that's not stock, okay?
No, it's about 750 horse.
What do you got?
5.0 with a supercharger.
Sounded nice when I went by the farm. That's why you went by here. I'm like, okay, you went from a big boy car to a little girl car. So what's the scoop? You're videoing what?
Yeah, I got a social media, so we just video for that.
No, it sounded nice when I went by the farm.
Well, thank you very much.